Welcome back to Tenflix Minion Movie Recap. Previously on the Imagine, long ago, around last year, we talked about Goku. The life of Goku, in fact. Growing up as a boy, dying as a father, and reincarnating as a man. Yeah. Dude doesn't like to stay down, and he's always going for a challenge. Golden Frieza Saga. Goku wants to train on King Kai's planet, but has to continue farming because Chi-Chi has used the 100 million Zenny up already. Goku tries to get his tractor fixed by Bulma, but no one's at home. He passes by Satan City, where he sees a match between Mr. Satan and Galbi. Mr. Satan volunteers Goku to take his place because he's scared to fight. However, Goku has to go because he sees Chi-Chi and Piccolo. At night, Goku returns home where he sees Goten and Chi-Chi. Goku's hungry but doesn't want to go in because he doesn't want to be in trouble. While Goku's farming, Krillin arrives to see him and wonders how strong Goku's gotten and asks to be punched by him. Goku does so and sends Krillin flying through buildings and across land into a boulder after Goku fails to catch him. He takes him back to his place to rest and get treatment by Android 18. Goku wants to become stronger so he doesn't fall behind. When nobody's around, he has his training session. 6 months later, Pan is born, and Chi-Chi doesn't want her to be a fighter like the rest of the family. Goku is brought by Goten to persuade Chi-Chi to come out so Gohan and Mr. Satan could speak with her. After Bulma arrives, she mentions that Vegeta has been training on Beerus' planet with Whis. Goku smashes through Gohan's library and asks Bulma for Whis' next return, and she says that he'll return in a month or 2. Goku waits impatiently, interrupting Bulma while she's doing activities. She eventually gives him a phone to get in contact with him when Whis shows up. Eventually, Bulma calls and tells him that Whis has arrived on Earth. Goku goes to Capsule Corp, and Whis agrees to take Goku to train with him after he's finished eating. Goku starts annoying Whis to hurry up. As Whis finishes, he's ready to leave, but Chi-Chi approaches to scold him. Goku rushes to leave with Whis so he wouldn't get in trouble. When Goku and Whis reach Beerus' planet, he's happy to see Vegeta and notices that he's gotten stronger since being trained by Whis for 6 months. Goku has to do chores with Vegeta and helps him change Beerus' sheets. When they get into Beerus' room, Goku's amazed and demands to remain quiet, so Beerus won't wake up. While changing Beerus' bed sheets, Goku gets attacked by Beerus several times, and at one point, Beerus had Goku in a leg lock. Goku lifts Beerus so Vegeta could change his sheets. Goku and Vegeta continue doing housework all over Beerus' planet. Once finished, they begin training with Whis. Whis gives Goku a new gi, and the two are given weights to train with. Later that day, before going to sleep, Goku tells Vegeta that he doesn't want to do housework, but he still wants to keep training. The next day, Goku and Vegeta are sparring against Whis. Their match is stopped because they lack the speed to keep up. Whis starts to tell Goku and Vegeta their weaknesses and says that Goku is too calm in his fights and could lead him to fail in the end. When Frieza is revived, Goku senses a huge power from Earth and doesn't know what it is, but Vegeta tells him to ignore it. Later, Goku and Vegeta spar with each other under the supervision of Whis, and they accidentally tap into a new power-up briefly. They eventually see Beerus, who's awoken, and tell him they came to train with Whis and only want to get stronger. While training, Goku and Vegeta are seized by Whis because they were just throwing blows at each other. Beerus points out that Goku and Vegeta have gotten stronger and wants to fight them. Goku says that he and Vegeta are still below Beerus in power and are no match for him. Beerus suggests sending Goku and Vegeta to that place so they can train to get stronger quicker. While in there, both of them can't move until Vegeta figures out that they shouldn't have their ki leaking out. They also recognize that the place they're in is similar to the hyperbolic time chamber, but filled with godly ki and has no signs of an exit. While sparring, Whis brings them back out because Beerus wants more pizza, but finds that Goku and Vegeta ate it all instead. Beerus is furious with them, so he chases them into the woods. Whis finally sees Bulma's message about Frieza coming back, but the time it'll take for Whis to get Vegeta and Goku to Earth will be 35 minutes, so Goku uses instant transmission to get to Earth, but he can't sense anybody's ki. When Gohan fully powers up into a Super Saiyan, Goku teleports himself and Vegeta to Earth, where Goku flicks away a beam that was shot at Gohan from Frieza. Goku congratulates Gohan for summoning them, and also tells him that he'll wish Piccolo back with the Namekian Dragon Balls before teleporting his body to the Lookout. Frieza begins to explain his torturous times in Hell, then leaves his hoverpod to further power up to combat Goku. Goku wishes that he goes first against Frieza because Vegeta has taken out Ginyu. Frieza is waiting for Goku to transform into a Super Saiyan, but Goku says that power is not needed yet. Goku and Frieza simultaneously walk towards each other and begin a power struggle. The power struggle eventually explodes, and they continue fighting. Then, Frieza commences to pull dirty tricks on Krillin and Bulma. Goku saves Krillin the first time, but when trying to save Bulma, Frieza lands a blow that sends Goku falling towards the ground. After colliding again, Goku warns Frieza about attacking the others, and he's only fighting him. While Goku is fighting Frieza, he gets kicked in the back by Vegeta. Goku and Vegeta begin fighting each other. Frieza breaks up their fight to ask Vegeta to question his loyalty. Frieza wants to get his revenge on Goku, so he wants Vegeta to wait a little longer. Goku and Frieza decide to reveal their true power to each other. Goku unleashes his new power, Super Saiyan Blue, and Frieza questions if he just went Super Saiyan. But Goku says that he's a Super Saiyan with the power of a Super Saiyan God. Goku urges Frieza to show him his new power, and after one more trick, Frieza transforms into Golden Frieza. They restart the fight, firing ki blasts at each other, until it leads to an energy clash between the two's energy beams that results in an explosion. After a seemingly even conflict, Frieza gains the upper hand and knocks Goku to the ground, leaving the Saiyans surprised with how Frieza caught up to his power like it was nothing. After Beerus' arrival, the two resume their duel once more, with Frieza gaining the upper hand, leaving Goku exhausted and critically injured. Goku refuses to give up, which leads Frieza to hurting him more, until Goku bites his tail, but once again the fight leads him to being knocked to the ground. Vegeta suggests switching places, but Goku insists that he's almost got him. Goku warns Frieza to leave before the tables turn due to his weakness before resuming the fight. It would seem that Frieza has finally won until Goku resists Frieza's finishing punch, saying that he finally reached his limit, and punches Frieza back hard. Goku explains Frieza's weakness. He came to Earth as soon as he unlocked his golden form, therefore he's burning more stamina and power than his body can regulate, and should have gotten used to it first before exacting revenge. Frieza tries to punch Goku again, but the Saiyan catches it once more, and an explosion shows up behind him. When Goku reverts into his base form, however, Sorbet shoots him in the chest with his bad ring laser, when he kindly asks Frieza to leave so he can have a rematch with him. Frieza then repeatedly kicks him and tells him his weakness. His excessive strength makes him careless, and Frieza prepares to kill Goku once and for all until Vegeta blocks the attack away after teleporting to their location. After Vegeta steps in, Goku thanks Vegeta for saving him and allows him to finish the fight with Frieza. Goku explains to his friends that Vegeta too has achieved Super Saiyan Blue, but thanks to his own power. When Frieza destroys Earth, Goku and his friends, except Vegeta, are shielded by Whis. Goku regrets not killing Frieza right away until Whis offers to use his temporal do-over to turn back time to before the incident happened. After the do-over, Goku turns into a Super Saiyan Blue and charges up a dash Kamehameha that kills Frieza. Vegeta scolds him, but Goku explained he had no choice, so Bulma and the others explained everything for him. Goku then heads back to the Lookout to pick up Goten and Trunks and gather the Namekian Dragon Balls to revive Piccolo. He then explains to Piccolo what happened after he died, and laughed after hearing Trunks say he'll cut Frieza in half, a reference to what future Trunks did to Frieza before the present Trunks was born. Goku then enjoys the feast Bulma threw and the food served in it. He later talks to Vegeta about planning to work together next time, but Vegeta disagrees to that, and surprisingly, Goku agrees. Universe 6 Saga. Sometime later, Goku's sparring during finger-ups in the anime with Vegeta on Beerus' planet, which is being supervised by Whis. Champa and Vados suddenly arrive on Beerus' planet. Goku notices that they both look like Beerus and Whis, and is told by Vados that she's Whis' sister and Beerus and Champa are twins. When Beerus arrives, Goku is told that Universe 6 has their own Earth and the Earthlings were wiped out by war. Champa challenges Beerus to a 5-on-5 tournament of destroyers for the Universe 7's Earth, which makes Goku excited. After Whis explains why Beerus and Champa don't fight each other, they discuss the details for the tournament. The rules will be the same as the Tenkaichi Budokai and will be on 5 Earth days on the nameless planet at 10 a.m. Goku and Vegeta join Beerus' team off the bat. They also select Piccolo and Buu, and Beerus wants the strongest fighter he's ever faced, who's not Whis. Vegeta suggests Gohan to fight because he has the highest potential, but Goku says he's focused on studying. Goku and Vegeta go back to Earth to get Bulma to invent a new Dragon Radar to locate the last Super Dragon Ball. Goku tests out Bulma's new Super Dragon Radar, but it doesn't work as they're on the edge of the universe. Bulma contacts her sister, Tights, to get Jocko to go to Earth. Goku asks Vegeta if he wants to train in the time chamber, but Vegeta says that they're close to their limits. Goku says he'll train alone and become stronger quicker, which leads to Vegeta wanting to train with him also, and they could go all out because there are 2 of them. Goku asks Piccolo to train with him, but he declines. While training in the hyperbolic time chamber, Goku wonders if the warriors from Universe 6 will be strong, to which Vegeta tells him that they will be. Goku is excited to see them, and even the fighter Beerus has been speaking of. Vegeta wants Goku to act his age, but knowing what he meant, Goku responds saying that Saiyans stay young until they reach the age of 80. Vegeta was, however, talking about his mentality. Goku and Vegeta turn into Super Saiyan Blue so they both could go all out. They train for 3 years in the room, 3 days in the outside world. On the day of the tournament, Goku and Vegeta finish their training and emerge with beards. As Whis picks everyone up in his cube, Goku asks Videl where Gohan is. She says that he's in an important conference. Goku greets Monica and questions his name, which means nipples. Later, everyone is playing Shiratori. When Whis says the phrase Judy Judy, Goku questions a Judy Judy, so Whis responds saying that it's a bird from his planet. On the nameless planet, Goku is amazed after seeing the size of the Super Dragon Balls. Upon landing, he notices Shin and Kibito and wonders why they're separate. While Shin is explaining the situation, Goku greets the Universe 6 Supreme Kai and his attendant before heading off to start an exam. When walking towards the stage, Goku recognizes a familiar face to which Vegeta exclaims is Frieza, though it's not, and also known as Magata, wondering if he's human. As Goku is about to take his seat to take the exam, he sees Kaba. Goku and Vegeta are recognized by Kaba to be a Saiyan, and he also reveals that he's a Saiyan, which surprises them. Goku asks Kaba where his tail is, to which Kaba explains the race had tails long ago but lost them due to evolving. Goku takes the exam and barely passes with a 50%. However, their team is short a member because Buu failed his. Goku blames Vegeta for requesting such a thing. Goku takes the first match against Botamo. When the match begins, Goku is immediately rushed. Goku struggles to dodge his attacks and eventually gets hit. Beerus wonders what Goku's doing, but Goku says he's trying to exercise his meal off. Goku begins running in the ring, while Botamo tries to attack him but fails to connect. Botamo eventually is worn out, so Goku takes advantage of this as he's done exercising his meal. Goku attacks, but no one can see him move because he's moving at an immense speed. Goku begins to take control by attacking Botamo, but he isn't taking any damage even after firing a Kamehameha. Goku thinks of an idea to beat Botamo and pushes him down and drags him to the edge of the ring. As Botamo tries to punch Goku, he grabs his arm and throws him out of the ring, resulting in a ring out. Goku looks over at Hit, who's not paying attention to the fight. Goku's next challenger is Frost, and they shake hands before the match. As the referee commences the match, Frost charges Goku and they both attack and block each other in rapid succession. Goku uppercuts Frost in the gut and kicks him to the floor. Goku assumes that Frost is trying to test his power, though Frost denies it. He's eager to see Frost transform into his final form, but Frost wonders how he knew he could transform. Goku tells Frost that he fought someone similar before, and that he should transform so he won't be defeated without using his true power. Frost then transforms into his final form. Goku is surprised at Frost's transformation and says he hasn't seen that form previously. Frost asks if his counterpart defeated Goku, though he chooses not to say so. Frost assumes that he didn't. Goku and Frost battle it out again until Frost fires a finger blast at Goku, which sends him crashing to the ground. Goku immediately hops up, not taking any serious damage. He still thinks that Frost is hiding another transformation, so he transforms into Super Saiyan. As Goku charges towards Frost, Frost transforms into his final true form. As a Super Saiyan, Goku completely outclassed Frost, with him unable to land a major blow. However, Frost catches him with a glancing blow, which instantly renders Goku dizzy and unable to fight, leading Frost to kick Goku out of the ring and win the match. Chi-Chi hurries to check on him. Goku admits his loss, who suddenly congratulates Goku and raises his hand. He explains to Beerus that he thought Super Saiyan was enough for Frost, and he didn't think he needed to push him any further. Before Piccolo starts his match with Frost, Goku bluntly tells Piccolo that he's no match for Frost, but he can damage him a little for Vegeta. After Frost is revealed to have cheated, Beerus locates a wound on Goku's hand from Frost's poison needle and is allowed to compete again. However, Beerus insists that Monica would go last, and Goku will go after Vegeta. After Vegeta loses to Hit, Goku, after figuring out Hit's abilities, enters the ring to fight Hit. After throwing himself at Hit a few times, Goku manages to block one of Hit's moves, to which Hit thought was a fluke and attacked again with his time skip. And this time, Goku draws blood from Hit and begins to go on the attack, countering Hit's time skipping ability by predicting where he's going to be, much to the annoyance of Vegeta. Hit, realizing his time skip is useless, is forced to fight seriously, and Goku goes Super Saiyan Blue and attacks Hit, forcing him to power up. Goku, seeing that Hit is more powerful than he thought, unveils his new technique, the Kaioken form, while in Super Saiyan Blue. Goku notes the chances of him doing it is roughly 10%, and failure will likely kill him. Goku explains that combining the Kaioken technique with his Super Saiyan Blue form is possible due to the form's required calm mind and perfect innate ki control, and he didn't attempt to combine it with the previous Super Saiyan forms because they were too rough on his body and he would have died. Goku then powers it up 10 times and goes on the assault, totally outclassing Hit, but notes his body is starting to give out, so Goku fires a Kamehameha. Hit, however, survives and the fight continues. Determined to prove to Champa that he and Hit are more than just pawns, Goku prepares to attack Hit again, but Hit once again increases his time skip and lands a strong barrage of punches on Goku. Goku retaliates with a strong blow, knocking Hit into part of an arena. Goku asks Beerus to remove the tournament rules, realizing that Hit is holding back because of the non-killing rule. Champa agrees while Beerus disagrees, and they begin to argue. Wanting to fight Hit another time, Goku deliberately falls out of the ring and Hit is declared the winner. When Goku disperses the Kaioken technique, he receives an immense amount of pain and collapses. In the manga, Goku is able to counter some of Hit's attacks while in his base form. In the anime, Beerus angrily confronts Goku and admits that he would have lost anyway due to the Kaioken's time limit, and reminds him that Monica has not fought yet. Goku, not knowing that Monica is an amateur, cheers him on, and when Monica wins the match due to Hit deliberately being knocked out of the ring, Universe 7 is announced the winner of the tournament. When Zeno appears and mentions that he would be interested in organizing another tournament, Goku casually tells him it would be fun, as Champa and Beerus are flustered. Goku and Zeno talk, and Zeno praises Goku for his match with Hit. Goku extends his hand out to Zeno, causing both gods of destruction to worry. Zeno shakes his hand and calls Goku funny. Zeno then leaves with Beerus and Champa sighing in relief, telling Goku that he could destroy all of the universes if he wished. Goku approaches Hit, wanting to have a rematch against him at a later time. Goku asks Beerus for a short sparring match with Monica, but Beerus refuses, saying that they are both tired from the tournament. They should go home and rest. Whis then drops off the Z-Fighters back on Earth. Copy Vegeta Saga. Bulma hosts a party following Universe 7's victory with Beerus, Whis, and Monica all invited. Goku, meanwhile, is seen taking a nap on a farm, as he always does. After Beerus and Whis arrive, Beerus instructs everyone to keep Monica being weak a secret from Goku, stating that if Goku finds out, he'll lose any motivation to grow stronger. Goku teleports to the party and upon seeing Monica, tries to get him to fight him, but Chi-Chi forces Goku to fly home to change into cleaner clothes. He does so and teleports right back, wearing his regular gi, still eager for a sparring match. In order to buy more time, Beerus forces Goku to do 300 trillion sit-ups, which he does quickly, not knowing how to count that high. As Goku drags a frightened Monica to a secure area to fight, Chaozu and Krillin attempt to slow down Goku, as Beerus dons a life-size costume of Monica made by Mr. Satan. Goku, fooled by the costume, engages in battle with Beerus. As they fight, the costume begins to rip, exposing his body parts. Vegeta and Piccolo intervene, claiming that Monica has the ability to control people, but Beerus throws them away and starts fighting with Goku again, with Whis explaining that Beerus is enjoying the fight. Whis ends the fight when it begins to become too serious, not wanting them to destroy Earth. Goku is impressed by Monica's power, as Yamcha nonchalantly comments that the real Monica has passed out due to the fight, much to everyone's annoyance. After seeing the real Monica, Goku praises Monica for having the ability to split himself. Goku and an exhausted Beerus then say they're ready to eat, and the party starts. One night, Goku surprises his family when he appears to not have much of an appetite. Goten and Chi-Chi wonder if Goku's sick or dying, and Goku says he isn't. While Goku's grocery shopping, his ki has a mind of its own, not allowing Goku to turn back or even land properly. Goku visits King Kai on Chi-Chi's suggestion, but his ki interferes with his teleporting and lands in Bulma's bedroom, Krillin's police station, Penguin Village while seeing Arale, and on the top of Korin Tower. Goku finally teleports to King Kai's planet as King Kai inspects him. King Kai then tells Goku that he's suffering from delayed onset ki disorder, which temporarily disrupts a person's ki after they use it in a reckless manner. In Goku's case, it was due to using the Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken technique a few days prior. King Kai instructs Goku to forget training for a while due to the disorder, and tells him to spend time with his granddaughter. As Goku flies home, his ki forces him to crash into and destroy his house, angering Chi-Chi. The next day, Goku, Chi-Chi, and Goten are in Gohan's house as Piccolo is babysitting Pan. Piccolo then leaves as Goku and Chi-Chi gain the responsibility of babysitting Pan. At night, Goku and Piccolo are sitting with Pan on the roof. Goku tells Piccolo that his ki is so out of shape that he would lose to Piccolo in a fight. Goku has fun with Pan and apologizes for his disorder, wanting to fly Pan around in the starry sky. The next morning, Pan disappears and ends up in the hands of the Pilaf gang. Goku, along with the others, start to look for her. Later that day, Gohan and Videl arrive back home, the others exhausted. But Pan was sleeping soundly on the couch by the time they arrive. They deduce that overnight, Pan must have crawled under the bed or in the closet. As Gohan tells Pan that Goku isn't feeling well, Pan starts referring to Goku as Gramps, and Goku starts to feel proud. Later, Goku is training on King Kai's planet due to his ki disorder passing. King Kai suggests that Goku goes to train on Beerus' planet, but Goku says that Whis is away and can't teleport there. While eating, Goku and King Kai suddenly sense Gotenks and Vegeta's energy and realizes that the two are fighting. Goku teleports just before fake Vegeta finishes off Goten and Trunks. Goku is unaware of the current situation and believes fake Vegeta to be the real Vegeta until he, transparent and close to disappearing due to Kamasan's effects, tells Goku to defeat fake Vegeta, while wondering if he can. Goku, though confused, agrees and engages in battle with fake Vegeta, who is as strong as the real thing. An impatient Vegeta begins to give them both tips, with them wondering whose side Vegeta is on. Goku transforms into a Super Saiyan Blue, and to everyone's surprise, so does fake Vegeta, and continues their battle. As they both land a powerful blow, a bright light is created, and the core of Kamasan attacks Trunks, as Vegeta steps in between them. Monica casually steps on the core, which crushes it, causing fake Vegeta immense pain. Goku then fires a God Kamehameha, destroying fake Vegeta and saving Vegeta just in time. As Potage is resealing the core of Kamasan, Goku praises Monica for defeating the core, exclaiming how powerful he is. The group then says goodbye to Potage as they return to Earth. Goku and Vegeta discuss Vegeta sucking on the key to the seal, which resembles a baby pacifier, and Vegeta is embarrassed as he realizes this. Goku and Vegeta then exclaim to each other that they will not lose. Future Trunks Saga. While Goku's eating on Beerus' planet, Whis receives a distress call from Bulma, who shows them an unconscious future Trunks, having barely escaped his timeline with his life. The four teleport to Earth and Goku grabs some sensu beans from Korin Tower. After future Trunks eats a sensu bean, he wakes up. Seeing Goku, future Trunks angrily and unexpectedly attacks him. Future Trunks regains his senses and is surprised to see Goku alive. Future Trunks explains what happens in the future, and Goku and Vegeta are shocked to hear about Goku Black, a cruel and merciless version of Goku, responsible for the near eradication of humans in Future Trunks' timeline. Goku asks Future Trunks to spar with him to see where he stands against Goku Black. They both start off as Super Saiyan 2. Impressed by Future Trunks' strength, Goku transforms into Super Saiyan 3. Future Trunks tries to attack with his sword, but Goku catches it with his fingers and knocks Future Trunks down, defeating him. A dark rift appears in the sky and Goku Black emerges from it. Quickly noticing the actual Goku, Goku greets Black and challenges him to a fight, to which Black responds by attacking him with a black power ball that pushes Goku out into a mountain. Regrouping, Goku goes Super Saiyan 2 and goes on the offensive. Black is able to keep up by channeling a mysterious dark energy. Throughout the fight, Goku Black slowly gets stronger and resists the Rift's attempts to pull him back in until the fight leaves him too fatigued to do so. Before being pulled through, he destroys the time machine. Goku wants to train while Bulma and the others fix the time machine, but Whis and King Kai don't want to train him on their planets, so Goku decides to eat instead. Goku goes with Beerus and Whis to Universe 10 because they have an idea in Black's true identity. On the way, Whis tells Goku about its powerful apprentice Supreme Kai Zamasu, making Goku excited to fight him. Arriving in Universe 10, they meet Zamasu and Goasu. Goku introduces himself to Zamasu and asks for a fight, but is stopped by Beerus, who tells Zamasu and Goasu about Black. Goku asks to fight Zamasu again, and Goasu insists the fight happen. Goku goes Super Saiyan 2 and tries to punch Zamasu, but he counters into what looks to be a finishing blow. Before Goku counters with a ki blast, he notices that the ki emanating from Zamasu is similar to that of Black. Goku overpowers Zamasu, defeating him in battle. He leaves with Beerus and Whis, hoping to fight Zamasu again someday. After a crash landing on Earth, the group have dinner, and before leaving, Whis tells Future Trunks that Black and Zamasu have similar ki, but differ in many ways. Later, Goku feels Vegeta and Future Trunks' ki while they're sparring. He teleports Bulma to their location, where they watch as Vegeta harshly trains Trunks. Goku is summoned to Zeno's palace, and upon arrival, Goku, Whis, and Shin are greeted by the Grand Minister. He escorts them to Zeno's throne room, where Zeno is elated to see Goku. Zeno reveals that he's looking for a friend to play with. Goku agrees to be his friend, but says he has business to attend to first. He promises to bring Zeno a new friend when he returns. Zeno gives Goku a button that will summon him or teleport Goku to him whenever it's pressed. Goku then returns home. Using the time machine, Goku and company arrive in the future, where it's attacked by a resistance army, who mistake him for Goku Black. After Trunks explains that Goku is an ally, Goku and Vegeta accompany Future Trunks as he reunites with Future Mai, Future Yajirobe, the rest of the resistance army, and surviving citizens. After the three Saiyans leave to confront Goku Black, Goku watches in disdain as Goku reveals his Super Saiyan Rose form and easily defeats Vegeta, impaling him with a ki sword. Goku transforms and engages in combat with Goku Black, but he's knocked to the ground after a brief scuffle. Black prepares to finish him with a Black Kamehameha, but is interrupted by the arrival of Future Zamasu, who wants the honor of killing Goku. Future Zamasu states his plan to exterminate all mortals, and Goku engages him in battle, noting something is different about him compared to the Zamasu he fought. Goku is eventually double-teamed by both Future Zamasu and Goku Black, and Future Trunks steps in the fight to even things out. Despite this, they are overwhelmed, with Goku discovering that Black can use instant transmission and Future Trunks discovering that Future Zamasu is immortal. The two are defeated by taking a full force hit from a Black Kamehameha while held down by Future Zamasu. They're about to be finished off, but are saved by Vegeta, who wakes up momentarily to intercept the attack fired at them. In the confusion, Goku and future Trunks are dragged away by future Yajirobe, while Vegeta is saved by future Mai. Future Mai sends the three Saiyans back to the past in the time machine. After a crash landing in front of Capsule Corp, they're quickly given sensu beans by Bulma. Shin visits Capsule Corp to relay Zamasu probing Zuno for information on the Super Dragon Balls and Goku. Goku and Whis hypothesize that Zamasu is going to use the Super Dragon Balls to create a servant with Goku's appearance and power, and then wish for immortality the following year using the Time Ring. Goku goes with Beerus, Whis, and Shin to Universe 10 and observe from a distance as Zamasu kills Gowasu. After Whis performs a temporal do-over and Zamasu is exposed, he prepares to fight Goku but is intercepted and easily destroyed by Beerus. With Beerus insisting the future is now safe, future Trunks decides to go and check, with Goku, Vegeta, and Bulma going with him. Upon arriving in the future, they realize that the future remains unchanged. After Goku Black reveals his true identity, the two teams fight head-to-head again, with Black and Zamasu holding the initial advantage. Black pins Goku to a wall with a key sword and tells him how he killed Chi-Chi and Goten after stealing his body. This enrages Goku, who powers up and overwhelms the two by himself. Goku Black grows even stronger from Goku's assault and defeats Goku. While a powered-up future Trunks battles Goku Black and Zamasu, Goku, Vegeta, and Bulma return to the present to figure out a plan. Goku teleports to Master Roshi to teach him the evil containment wave, which he practices on Turtle. After Goku has learned the technique, Roshi gives him an urn to seal Zamasu in, and he, Vegeta, and Bulma return to the future. Black and future Zamasu quickly confront Goku and Vegeta, with Black damaging the time machine again. Goku realizes the sealing urn is still in the time machine, and while future Trunks tries to put the jar back together, Gowasu and Shin arrive. Black and Zamasu try to kill them, but Goku and Vegeta transform into Super Saiyan Blue and stop the blasts. As Vegeta pushes back Goku Black, Goku fights future Zamasu. When Black creates a rift which spawns a series of clones, they surround Goku and Vegeta. As they destroy them, the rift continues to produce more. Eventually, Black senses that future Zamasu's ki is diminished due to nearly being sealed with the evil containment wave. Black teleports to future Zamasu and uses Potara Fusion to combine into Fused Zamasu. Goku and Vegeta engage Fused Zamasu in battle but are overwhelmed by his divine power. After future Trunks and Vegeta are taken down, Goku uses his God Kamehameha against future Zamasu's holy wrath, resulting in a huge explosion as the beam pierces Fused Zamasu's ki sphere, leaving the left side of his face and body disfigured. This leaves Goku strained to the point that he can no longer use his arms. Regardless, Goku attacks with a barrage of kicks and uses the power of Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken to land a huge blow, destroying Fused Zamasu's divine halo. Goku falls to the ground exhausted as a furious Fused Zamasu powers up with Light of Divine Justice. Goku suggests that he and Vegeta fuse, and he reluctantly agrees. Gowasu explains that as Goku and Vegeta aren't Supreme Kais, the Potara fusion will only last 1 hour. The Saiyans fuse into Vegeta, who fights a climactic battle with Fused Zamasu in Super Saiyan Blue. Zamasu's body continues to mutate during the fight, becoming larger and more grotesque. Vegeta begins to overwhelm Fused Zamasu, but his fusion ends prematurely, and the Saiyans are dropped to the ground with a tremendous punch. Fused Zamasu prepares to finish Goku and Vegeta off, but his God Split Cut is blocked by Future Trunks' Light Sword. Super Saiyan Future Trunks takes on Fused Zamasu, and his Light Sword becomes a sword of hope as it absorbs the energy of Goku, Vegeta, and all of the remaining humans on Earth. Future Trunks uses the Sword of Hope to cut Fused Zamasu in half. Everyone celebrates until a rift appears in the air that forms to become Infinite Zamasu. Goku and Vegeta try to power up but lack the key to transform. Goku, Vegeta, and Future Trunks each fire their own blasts, but they're easily nullified. Goku looks in his gi for a sensu bean, but finds the button Zeno gave him instead and summons Future Zeno to their location. Future Zeno is upset by the state of the world he's brought to and decides to erase it. Goku tells everyone to get in the time machine as Shin and Gowasu teleport away, and future Zeno erases the future timeline. Sometime later, Goku begins to act strange and sense everything around him, realizing someone is after his life, and that someone is Hit. When he senses Hit arriving on Earth, Goku leaves to confront him. Hit, showing great respect to Goku, offers to spare his life if Goku were to disappear, but Goku declines the offer. Goku transforms into a Super Saiyan Blue and reminds Hit that time skip won't work on him. Goku attacks, but his attacks are going through Hit. Hit successfully assassinates Goku with a single key strike to the heart, with Goku dying before his body hits the ground. Piccolo, Gohan, and Goten arrive moments and discover his dead body. Piccolo begins to perform CPR, but Gohan, sensing something, looks up and notices a massive ki blast falling back to Goku. The blast strikes Goku in the heart, reviving him. Goku and Hit continue their fighting, with Goku starting to see how Hit's new moves work, and figures them out on the third try. Champa, Vados, Beerus, Whis, and Vegeta all arrive. Champa mentions that Hit has to kill Goku, as Goku is a major threat in Zeno's upcoming tournament, and that it was wise of Vados to hire Hit to assassinate Goku. But Vados says she only hired Hit, but there is someone else who wants Goku dead. Goku, having figured out Hit's ability, powers up to maximum power and shatters his tides of time and defeats him with a Kamehameha. After the fight, everyone greets the pair, with Vegeta demanding Hit to tell him who hired him. But Hit refuses. Suddenly, Vegeta realizes who hired Hit and accuses Goku, to which Goku confesses to hiring Hit through Vados. Hit admits Goku is far too complex for him to understand and smiles at his target. Hit asks Goku if there's a time limit on his mission, and Goku says no, to which Hit replies that he'll kill him later. Then smiles at Goku and leaves. Later on, Goku goes to the movies with his family to see the new Great Saiyaman movie, but falls asleep through it and gets yelled at by Chi-Chi. Universe Survival Saga. Peace having returned, Goku begins farming again and takes his latest harvest to a trader. While driving away from the farmer's market in a Capsule Corp truck, Goku spots a man whose truck is stuck in the road. But Goku agrees to help, but finds himself held at gunpoint by the man and his two companions who demand the truck. Goku refuses and renders all but one robber unconscious. The last robber fires a bullet at Goku, which scratches him. After knocking out the last robber, Goku looks at his scratch and comes to the conclusion that he's getting rusty. Goku calls Krillin to ask if he wants to train, but he's busy with police work. Instead, Goku calls Whis and agrees to give him Bean Daifuku in exchange for more training. Heading home to put on his gi, Goten asks if he can come along, but Chi-Chi forbids this, though the two sneak out while she's distracted. After picking up the Bean Daifuku, they head to Capsule Corp. The two notice Bulma's large belly, and Goku comes to the conclusion that she had been eating too much. He's surprised to learn that she's pregnant again and offers her Bean Daifuku before being reminded by Goten that it's for Whis. Bulma declines and says he should give it to Whis. After finding Vegeta, Goku asks him to come along with him, but he rejects since Bulma is going to give birth soon. Once Whis arrives, he takes Goku to Beerus' planet to train. Looking to fight stronger opponents once more, Goku asks Beerus about the tournament that Zeno was planning, but is scolded by Beerus and told not to get involved. Beerus threatens to destroy Goku, viewing his naive nature as a threat to the universe, but Goku tricks him and presses the button, bringing himself to Zeno's palace. He asks Zeno about the tournament, and future Zeno becomes excited by the idea of it. So the Grand Minister tells Goku that he will inform him of the details when they become available. Goku returns to Beerus' planet and tells Beerus what happened, and asks Whis to take him to the sacred world of the Kai. The Grand Minister arrives and fills everyone in on the details of the Tournament of Power. Goku and the others are shocked to learn that every losing universe will be erased from existence. The Grand Minister informs Goku that there will be an exhibition match held before the tournament, so future Zeno can spectate a fight for the first time. Goku is instructed to find 2 other fighters in the next hour to join him in battle alongside 3 fighters from Universe 9 in the exhibition match. Returning to Earth, Goku asks Vegeta, but he refuses. Goku decides that Goten and Trunks are too weak to compete, so he goes to Gohan. Gohan is hesitant at first, so Goku tells him about the stakes at play. Goku and Gohan agree to keep the Universe Erasure Clause to themselves to prevent a potential panic. When Mr. Satan and Good Boo join Goku and Gohan, Goku asks Boo to fight in the Zeno Expo. Boo agrees, and Goku teleports everyone to the sacred world of the Kai. Shin takes everyone to Zeno's palace, where they encounter their Universe 9 opponents for the first time. The gods and angels of the other 10 universes arrive shortly after. The Grand Minister introduces Goku as the man responsible for the Tournament of Power and explains the rules for the Zeno Expo. Good Boo defeats Basil while Gohan and Lavender's battle ends in a draw. While watching them fight, Goku notes that he can't sense the ki of the Universe 9 fighters, which excites him. Goku is paired against Bergamo, who declares Goku as the enemy. Bergamo convinces Zeno to rescind the rules, stating all losing universes are destroyed if he defeats Goku, to which Zeno agrees. The Grand Minister warns Goku that every universe will be immediately destroyed if he holds back. Bergamo allows Goku to hit him, which increases his size and strength. He goes Super Saiyan and continues to hit Bergamo and make him stronger. Becoming Super Saiyan Blue, he fires a 10 times God Kamehameha, which overpowers Bergamo's Wolfgang Penetrator and defeats him. Goku is then challenged by Top of Universe 11. Goku starts the fight off in Super Saiyan, and Top is able to gain an advantage over him until Goku turns Super Saiyan Blue. The two fight a destructive battle, and Goku does damage with an instant Kamehameha. They prepare to fight at full power before the Grand Minister ends it. Before they part ways, Top reveals that there is a being in Universe 11 even stronger than him. Shortly afterwards, Goku returns to Earth, where he begins to put a team together. Shin reveals that there are only 28 planets with mortal life, so they limit their search to Earth, starting off with Goku, Gohan, Boo, Vegeta, and Piccolo. Goku wants Monica, but Beerus lies that he's unwell. Goku and Gohan have a mind battle between Krillin and Basil, and despite Krillin losing, Goku decides to still recruit him. Goku refuses to consider Trunks and Goten, citing their inexperience. Gohan then suggests Master Roshi, which Mr. Satan has the idea to recruit Android 18, which gives Goku the idea to recruit Android 17. Goku and Gohan find Vegeta, who still refuses to get involved. Whis solves the problem by using his staff to instantly and painlessly deliver the baby, who is soon named Bulla. Goku and Gohan then head to Satan City, where they find Krillin doing police work. They go to Krillin and 18's home, where both refuse to compete until Goku lies about a 10 million Zenny reward. At a remote location, Goku watches as Krillin beats Gohan in a sparring match with the Solar Flare times 100. Goku also spars with Krillin on a rooftop in Satan City. Krillin keeps up with Super Saiyan Goku using a clever Destructo Disc strategy. When Goku goes Super Saiyan Blue, he fires a God Kamehameha, which collides with Krillin's Kamehameha. Android 18 comes to Krillin's aid, cutting Goku's beam off. They challenge Goku to a 2 versus 1 fight, but Goku says that's enough, admitting he has a lot to learn from them. Before Goku and Gohan leave, Goku asks 18 if she knows where Android 17 is, but she only knows he's working at a wildlife preserve. Gohan heads off to train with Piccolo while Goku visits Dende to look for 17, but is distracted by Good Boo's training nearby. Boo, now in a slimmer form, spars with Goku and manages to knock him out of bounds while he's distracted. Goku's impressed by Boo's new power and looks forward to fighting alongside him. He then heads to the lookout where Dende's moved it to the island Android 17's working on. On the way, Dende lets him know that 17 has gotten a lot stronger. He also mentions a boy with unbelievable power living in a small village and recommends training him when he gets older, as he's a reincarnation of Kid Boo. Goku arrives at the Wildlife Sanctuary, where he finds Android 17 dealing with poachers. After Goku helps him send the poachers away, Goku and 17 fight, with Goku starting off in Super Saiyan. The two fight evenly until Goku powers up to Super Saiyan Blue. His God Kamehameha is blocked by 17's android barrier, and 17 is able to trade blows with Goku until he calls the match off to protect the island. Even after Goku tells 17 the truth about the tournament, he still turns him down. But after telling him of the Super Dragon Balls being the prize, he begins to reconsider. After Goku helps 17 save the animals from a gang of intergalactic poachers, 17 agrees to fight in the tournament, leaving his island in the care of Trunks and Goten while he's gone. Goku meets up with Piccolo and recruits him, also asking him to train Gohan for the tournament. After being told by Oolong that Roshi is at the Tien Shin style dojo, Goku heads there to recruit him and Tien. Tien initially turns him down, but they're interrupted by Urin, a former student of the Crane School, brainwashing his students and turning them against him. Roshi falls to her witchcraft, and Goku fights the brainwashed Roshi, noting how strong he is. Goku hits Roshi with a Kamehameha, breaking the spell. Yurin then agrees to be Tien's student again, and both Tien and Roshi agree to fight in the Tournament of Power. Goku's eating in a restaurant with Tien, Roshi, and Chaozu when he's interrupted by Piccolo and Gohan, with Gohan asking Goku for a sparring match. Himself and Piccolo versus Goku and Tien. They move to Gohan's training grounds where Piccolo and Gohan are able to win the match. Gohan then requests a one-on-one match with Goku, which Goku happily obliges. Gohan is able to fight evenly with Super Saiyan 2 Goku, but falls when Goku uses Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken. Nonetheless, Goku says he's impressed and names Gohan the leader of Team Universe 7. In the anime, a strategy meeting is held at Capsule Corp. Old Kai suggests drawing out Goku's potential, but there's not enough time. Instead, Goku decides to train with Whis in the gravity chamber. When Bulma tells everyone that Good Boo has fallen asleep, Goku rushes over to try to wake him to no avail. When he returns to Capsule Corp, he's confronted for lying about the reward and the truth about the tournament, and Goku apologizes. Short a team member, Goku heads to Earth's Hell and finds Frieza. Goku explains the situation, and Frieza agrees to participate under the condition that Goku uses the Dragon Balls to resurrect him if Universe 7 wins, and Goku eventually agrees. At Fortune Teller Baba's palace, Goku and Frieza are ambushed by and forced to fight a large group of assassins from Universe 9. The assassin boss throws a ball of energy of destruction from Sidra at Frieza, but he overpowers it and traps Goku inside while he murders the assassins. Goku is set free after the arrival of Beerus and Whis, and asks for a fight with Frieza, saying that if he wins, Frieza will stay obedient to Universe 7, but the fight ends in a draw. Goku helps defuse a confrontation between Frieza and Vegeta before Shin goes over Universe 7's strategy for the tournament, but they struggle with the idea of fighting in numbers. Whis then transports the team to the Null Realm, where the Tournament of Power is being held. Arriving in the Null Realm, Goku soon realizes he can't fly. He greets Hit and Kappa, who introduces him to Caulifla and Kale. Goku feels a strong energy with the arrival of Team Universe 11. He greets Toph and tries to introduce himself to Jiren, but Jiren moves behind him instantly, shocking Goku with his speed. When the tournament begins, Goku goes after Toph, but is intercepted by Ganos, who he clashes with momentarily. He briefly confronts Toph before the latter is attacked by Murishin. Goku has a stare down with Jiren, which is interrupted by Nink, who grabs Goku from behind and locks him in a bear hug. In danger of being thrown out of the ring, Goku uses Super Saiyan Blue to knock Nink off, barely managing to grab the edge to save himself. Goku is then surrounded by 5 warriors from Team Universe 9, including the trio of Danger, much to his delight. The trio of Danger fight Goku 3-on-1. Goku paces himself using his base form to avoid wasting stamina. Lavender uses his poison blow, so Goku creates a key barrier to negate its effects. When the trio of Dangers start to overwhelm Goku with the Dangers Triangle, Vegeta steps in to assist him, and the two find themselves facing 8 members of Team Universe 9. Goku transforms into a Super Saiyan and eliminates Chapel and Comfrey, while Vegeta, Frieza, and Android 18 eliminate other members. Goku and Vegeta clash with the trio of Danger in Super Saiyan before going Super Saiyan Blue to finish them by combining their attacks to create a final Kamehameha. Everyone watches with horror as the Xenos erase Universe 9 from existence. When the fighting resumes, Goku briefly battles Jimizu, but is interrupted by Caulifla and Kale. After kicking Jimizu away, Caulifla demands that Goku teach her how to become Super Saiyan Blue. When Goku says he doesn't think she's ready for the form, Caulifla responds by becoming a Super Saiyan 3rd grade and attempts to attack Goku, who easily counters her attacks and warns her not to use the form as it's slow. He shows her Super Saiyan 2, impressing her before she responds by pulling off the transformation herself. Goku says she might even learn Super Saiyan 3 in this fight, and they begin to fight. After a short while, Kale tries to interfere and Goku asks her not to interrupt, which sends her into a fit of rage, causing her to transform into a large, muscular Super Saiyan form. Kale charges Goku and begins thrashing him around. Unable to hurt her in Super Saiyan 2, Goku powers up the Super Saiyan Blue and fires a God Kamehameha at her. But even this is ineffective. Kale continues to rampage until Jiren appears and defeats her with a power impact. Goku then approaches Jiren as Caulifla and Kale retreat. Goku prepares to fight Jiren but is hit from behind by Top before the two retreat. Moments later, Goku teams up with Caulifla and Kale against 5 of the Pride Troopers. Outnumbered and struggling, androids 17 and 18 join the fight and help Goku. Caulifla and Kale defeat 3 of the Pride Troopers and 18 eliminates Kakot. Goku then turns his attention to the Kamikaze Fireballs of Universe 2, where Goku clashes with Rosie. She surrounds him with Ki Blasts, but 17 protects him by deploying an android barrier. Goku gets the better of Rosie and lands an attack of his own, but Jimizu teleports Rosie and Ribrianne away before they can be eliminated. After watching Gohan defeat Botamo, Goku takes on his Super Saiyan God form and joins Hit against Dispo and Kinshi. Goku clashes with Dispo, whose speed nullifies instant transmission. He briefly gets the better of Dispo with a precision strike and a burst of Super Saiyan Blue, but ultimately ends up switching opponents with Hit. Goku powers his way through Kunshi's field of energy threads in Super Saiyan Blue while Hit begins to overpower Dispo. Kunshi saves Dispo from elimination but gets himself eliminated by Hit. Dispo retreats and Goku parts ways with Hit, hoping to fight him and Dispo later in the tournament. Goku's next opponent is Majikayo, who is able to hold the Super Saiyan in place with his body manipulation ability. When he notices Master Roshi lying unconscious, he uses Super Saiyan Blue to break free and rushes to his master's aid. After reviving Roshi, Goku regroups with his allies against Prum and Harmira. Goku and Vegeta try to put pressure on Prum with their Ki Wave attacks, but find that he's able to reflect them effortlessly. Goku and Vegeta pressure Prum by throwing rocks at him, and after Vegeta eliminates him, Goku goes to assist Master Roshi against Frost, but is intercepted by Ribrianne. Goku fights Ribrianne, holding his own in his base form against her love-based arsenal of attacks. Their battle heats up, with Ribrianne transforming into Super Ribrianne. Goku easily overpowers her with Super Saiyan Blue and finally gets his wish as Jiren interrupts the fight and silently challenges him. Goku begins the fight in his base state and slowly powers up to test the Pride Trooper's abilities. Jiren is completely unfazed by Super Saiyan and Super Saiyan 2, but exerts minor effort when confronted by Super Saiyan God. Goku powers up to Super Saiyan Blue and the fight begins in earnest. The battle catches the attention of everyone in the Null Realm as Goku fights to his limit, utilizing times 20 Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken and being held off with relative ease. Seeing no other choice, Goku drops back to his base form and gathers energy to create Universe 7's Spirit Bomb. All of Universe 7 contributing except for Vegeta, who declines out of pride, though he does protect Goku when Ribrianne tries to blindside him. Jiren takes the Spirit Bomb head-on and pushes it back. The two struggle to control the massive concentration of Ki, with Goku again utilizing times 20 Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken. Ultimately, Goku's power gives out and he collapses, falling into his imploding Spirit Bomb. Initially believed to be dead, the remaining fighters prepare to collapse on Jiren. However, Goku emerges from the crater, having undergone a new transformation due to the power of the Spirit Bomb combining with his own innate energy to resist it. Unlocking his deepest potential, he has reached a state referred to by the gods as Ultra Instinct. Seeing Goku's new power, Top and Dispo attempt to aid Jiren, but Goku holds them off effortlessly until Jiren dismisses them. Goku and Jiren resume their battle, the pair now appearing to be evenly matched. The battle rages until Goku burns through his new energy and drops back to his base form mid-attack. Jiren prepares to throw Goku from the ring before Hit intervenes, attacking Jiren. Goku retreats to rest, only to be accosted by Frieza, who surprisingly heals him with a Ki Blast, admitting that he wants Goku to defeat Jiren for him. Goku is stunned when Jiren eliminates Hit from the tournament. Jiren tells Top and Dispo to handle the rest of the tournament, as he's now eliminated all of the worthwhile warriors, giving Goku a pointed look which he takes with offense. Goku is attacked by Koitsukai, Panchia, and Bororeta of Universe 3, the three hoping to capitalize on Goku's weakened state. However, Caulifla interrupts and kicks and blasts them away. Caulifla demands to fight Goku and be taught how to use Super Saiyan 3. She powers up to Super Saiyan 2, but Goku cannot as his stamina hasn't yet recovered. The two engage in a fierce battle, and though Goku is outclassed in power, his superior amount of experience allows him to hold her off until he's able to match her transformation and fight evenly. Goku then invites Kale to fight alongside her master. Thrilled by the opportunity, she transforms into her Super Saiyan state and the battle resumes. Goku has greater difficulty fighting against the two, and when they unleash a combined ki attack, Goku is forced to use Super Saiyan 3 to repel it before reverting to Super Saiyan 2 for stamina reasons. Feeling inspired, Kale returns to her Berserk state before putting it under her control, increasing the power of her Super Saiyan state. The two Saiyans launch a devastating assault on Goku. Seeing Caulifla as the more vulnerable of the two, Goku targets her for several distracting attacks, allowing him to focus more directly on Kale. Goku's stamina recovers enough to use Super Saiyan God. In this state, he holds an advantage, dodging or deflecting most of their attacks, while dealing them some serious punishment. Goku prepares to finish them off by firing a Kamehameha, but a quickly executed Potara fusion saves them as Kefla is formed. Kefla lunges at Goku, shocking both Goku and herself with her speed. Goku transforms into Super Saiyan Blue, so Kefla responds by becoming a Super Saiyan. The battle resumes, and utilizing Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken, Goku is able to do some damage. Goku counters Kefla's gigantic blast with a God Kamehameha, but Kefla appears behind Goku and knocks him out. Kefla prepares to finish Goku, but Goku stands up, channeling Ultra Instinct Sign once again, and effortlessly deflects her attacks. Whis surmises that Goku was able to achieve the form a second time due to Kefla's power rivaling that of Universe 7's Spirit Bomb. Kefla further powers up to Super Saiyan 2, but Goku dodges all of her attacks and lands the first hit. He begins to overwhelm Kefla, though his attacks are less effective than he expects. He begins to charge in a perfect instinct Kamehameha while dodging Kefla's Ray Blast and advances towards Kefla. With Goku suspended in midair, Kefla fires a gigantic blaze, and Goku uses the Kamehameha to glide over the beam, allowing him to land a direct hit, destroying the Potara, ending the fusion, and eliminating Caulifla and Kale. Whis then states that Goku needs to learn to attack subconsciously to master Ultra Instinct. Exhausted, Goku is cornered by the remaining warriors of Team Universe 2, Zerloin, Zarbato, and Rabanra. He holds his own until the three transform and gain the Kamikaze Fireballs as power. At that point, 17 and 18 join Goku, and Goku is left to fight Zerloin one-on-one. The three remaining Universe 2 fighters are pushed to the edge and attempt to use the pretty black hole on Goku, 17, and 18. This, however, doesn't work as Goku utilizes Super Saiyan Blue and fires a Kamehameha which overpowers the attack and finishes off Team Universe 2 as Gohan and Piccolo simultaneously finish off Team Universe 6. Team Universe 7 comes under assault from Team Universe 4. Goku watches as Gohan and Piccolo eliminate Invisible Warrior Gamitsalas before being caught in Shansa's illusion technique. Piccolo eliminates Shansa, putting an end to the illusions, but is then eliminated by Bug-sized warrior Damon. Goku manages to save Android 17 from a similar fate, and Goku and 17 work together to defeat him, with Goku creating shockwaves in the ground to disrupt Damon's movements, while 17 deals the finishing blow and finishes Universe 4 off. Goku, Vegeta, and Gohan are next attacked by Bororeta, Koitsukai, and Panchea, who ultimately merge into Koichureta. Goku and Vegeta are content to let Gohan deal with this threat, but are forced to step in when Koichureta gains the upper hand. Goku and Vegeta combine attacks to stall Koichureta long enough for Gohan to prepare Kamehameha. However, Paparoni fuses with Koichureta to create the enormous Agnilasa, who immediately gains the advantage, nearly knocking Goku out if not for timely help from Frieza. Goku, Vegeta, Android 17, Gohan, and Frieza attempt to combine their attacks to defeat Agnilasa, but it proves not to be enough to defeat him, and only Android 17's idea to attack Agnilasa's energy reactor leads to its defeat and Universe 3's erasure. Jiren, Toph, and Dispo confront Team Universe 7. Goku and Jiren begin their second round of fighting and exchange their motivations. Vegeta interrupts the fight, intending to challenge Jiren himself. Goku and Vegeta take turns attacking Jiren, but neither can hold their own at first. Vegeta, however, soon finds a way to strike Jiren, and Goku is then left to watch Vegeta fight. He's amazed at Vegeta's strength when he prepares to use a final flash, but is left shocked and worried when Jiren survives and severely wounds Vegeta. Goku jumps back into the fight afterwards. Despite various tactics and coming close to victory, Jiren recovers from Goku's onslaught and increases his battle power, which makes him strong enough that the shockwave of a single punch can knock Goku out of Super Saiyan Blue. However, Goku states that he can't afford to lose. He activates Super Saiyan Blue in combination with the Kaioken and watches as Vegeta powers up the Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan Evolved. The two begin fighting Jiren and are able to put him on the defensive due to their pressure. Despite their effectiveness, Jiren turns things around for himself and regains control. Soon afterward, Vegeta splits off to fight Toph, while Goku continues to take on Jiren. After Vegeta defeats Toph, Goku is slapped aside by Jiren, who commends Vegeta on his victory and powers up to full power. The trio of Goku, Vegeta, and 17 are not able to make any progress, but 17 sneaks up on Jiren and hurts him, which allows Goku to see Jiren's weakness, which, ironically, is Goku's own flaw of dropping his guard. The trio try to recreate an opening for 17 to damage Jiren, but to no avail, and they're blasted and heavily injured before being rescued by Frieza, though he's quickly taken down too. As 17 goes on to battle Jiren alone, Goku and Android 18 frantically tell 17 to run, with Goku believing 17 can actually win, but 17 says he's giving up his wish and wraps both Goku and Vegeta in a barrier, telling them he hopes he bought them enough time as he blows himself up to stop Jiren's attack. Goku thanks 17 for his sacrifice before collapsing, exhausted. After Vegeta finally falls to Jiren, he gives all of his remaining energy to Goku with hope that he can win. Goku is able to hop up to his feet and go Super Saiyan Blue as Jiren wonders why they trust Goku so much. Goku, annoyed and angry at Jiren for his view of the world, says he wouldn't understand and attacks Jiren. Despite momentary success, Goku is beat back into base form, where he tries again, and to Jiren's astonishment, is able to keep up with him, but Goku is beaten back to the edge of the ring. Goku struggles to stand as Vegeta screams out to him along with everyone else. Before Jiren's strike lands, Goku vanishes into thin air. A bewildered Jiren looks around and finds Goku having reawakened into Ultra Instinct. Jiren attacks as Goku casually dodges his blows and responds with a body strike that heavily injures Jiren. The bout continues until Jiren raises his energy to a level that blows Goku away. After Vegeta's words of encouragement, Goku stops Jiren's assault and closes his eyes, concentrating on focusing his heart and soul into the fight, and suddenly begins to overwhelm Jiren. Jiren powers up more and blasts Goku to the boundary of being eliminated, unleashing thousands of punches with Goku only being able to block. Toph notices Goku is actually fighting back as he begins to overpower Jiren's assault, landing another devastating punch that has Jiren reeling heavily as Goku unleashes more power. Jiren throws his power impact, however before the attack lands, it vanishes along with Goku. Much to everyone's shock, Goku reappears behind Jiren, now glowing white, having caught Jiren's attack, dispelling it with ease. Jiren attempts to strike Goku but fails, unable to see Goku's movements. Goku's shirt dissipates, and his aura softens to reveal his mastery of Ultra Instinct, as Whis and Beerus smile, both confirming Goku has mastered Ultra Instinct. Goku instantly engages Jiren, calmly dominating his opponent in battle. Jiren breaks through his own limits, managing to fight on par with a Saiyan, and Goku is repeatedly knocked down. Goku charges a Kamehameha, which Jiren returns with a powerful power impact. Goku is overwhelmed in the beam struggle and is knocked to the ground, with Jiren believing him to be unconscious. However, Goku rises and knees the Pride Trooper in the stomach, but is blasted to the ground by a ki blast. Goku rises once more and explains that he can't back down since 17 and the others have left things up to him. Goku collides with Jiren in a mighty exchange of blows, gradually overpowering him and knocking him down, before telling Jiren that through his friends and family, he's able to push himself far beyond his limits to further increase his own power. Livid, Jiren angrily fires a power impact towards Team Universe 7 in the spectator's stands, which forces Goku to deflect the blast. Angry beyond composure, Goku's fury explodes as he flies towards Jiren and delivers an extremely powerful punch. Jiren once again attempts to fight Ultra Instinct Goku, but even having broken past his limits, he's no match for the angry Saiyan. Goku manages to completely overwhelm Jiren, managing to dodge all of Jiren's attacks while simultaneously pummeling him, before uppercutting Jiren and firing a full-power Kamehameha that blasts Jiren into a large chunk of rock, severely wounding him. Accepting defeat, Jiren asks Goku to finish it. However, before he can knock Jiren off, he's suddenly struck in the back by agonizing pain, causing him to collapse on the ground as dark bolts of ki engulf him while he screams in agony. Whis notes that the limit-breaking power of the gods has been too much for Goku's body to sustain. Jiren, emboldened by Belmont's words, blasts Goku out of the arena. However, before Goku is eliminated, a ki hits his back, sending him into a floating rock. Frieza stands there, revealing that he saved Goku while Android 17 also crawls out of a crack, having survived. Although drained from using Ultra Instinct, Goku continues the battle alongside his two remaining teammates, boosting Frieza into the air to help him tackle Jiren with his Nova Strike, although Jiren breaks free. Eventually, with a surprising team effort, Goku and Frieza tackle Jiren off stage, with Goku going Super Saiyan and Frieza using his full power to ensure they bring him down with them. Goku later watches as Android 17 wishes the Erased Universe is back and heads down into the ruined stage to meet him there. Broly Saga. Goku and Vegeta battle Super Saiyan Broly using their perfected Super Saiyan Blue states in an icy environment. Galactic Patrol Prisoner Saga. After their encounter with Broly, Goku appears at the Capsule Corporation in order to train with Vegeta in the Gravity Training Room. While they spar, Vegeta asks Goku about Ultra Instinct, and he replies that he hasn't been able to pull it off since the Tournament of Power. Vegeta says the technique is useless if he can't use it at will. Undeterred, Goku says that he'll just have to keep grinding out his training if he's going to be able to use it again. Suddenly, Bulma contacts them to say she's received an urgent call from Mr. Satan regarding a mysterious gang that showed up at his house and is now trying to kidnap Boo. Goku teleports over there and confronts them until he's knocked out by Maris' stun gun. He awakens aboard the Galactic Patrol headquarters where he's informed of a dangerous criminal named Moro who has escaped from the Galactic prison, and they require the Grand Supreme Kai who slumbers inside of Boo in order to stop them. Talking with Maris and Jaco prior to joining the Galactic Patrol, Goku reveals how not long before the Moro situation, he and Vegeta had encountered a Saiyan named Broly and had been forced to fuse into Gogeta to defeat him. Goku offers to help catch the criminal, and along with Vegeta, the two are inducted into the Galactic Patrol as temporary special members. They join Maris on their venture to the planet Jung to capture the Macareni gang, who are attempting to steal some blue Arum. After Goku helped catch the gang, he attempts to search for Moro's energy signal but is shocked when it appears that Moro has noticed, explaining that his power wasn't particularly huge but terrifying in a way he had never felt before. Goku and the others soon come to the conclusion that Moro is heading to New Namek in order to gather the Dragon Balls. Taking Vegeta with him, Goku uses instant transmission to teleport to New Namek to get a head start on Moro just as his ship appears above. Goku watches as Vegeta is the first to take on Moro and realizes throughout that Moro has the ability to absorb life energy. Moro eventually drains both Vegeta and Goku of all their energy and defeats them, leaving them for dead. However, still on the verge of life, they're rescued by Mori and a young Namekian named Eska and are taken to a nearby house where they're looked after for the next 3 days. After sensing Moro heading in their direction, Goku and Vegeta head out to confront him once again, but Maris arrives first on top of a Galactic Patrol spaceship and takes him on instead, capturing him with a device. When Boo is kicked off the ship and spots Moro, he becomes enraged, and Goku watches as he overwhelms Moro in battle, noticing that Boo appears stronger than he did before. Unfortunately, Moro's magic is returned to him thanks to Cranberry using Porunga, and Moro flees the area. Boo restores Goku and Vegeta's energy, and when they turn around, see that the Grand Supreme Kai has manifested his way through Boo. Goku teleports himself, Vegeta, and Grand Supreme Kai to Moro's location on the verge of New Namek's atmosphere, but is unable to continue the fight when Moro heads out further into space. After Maris assists Grand Supreme Kai and gives him the opportunity to grab hold of him, Moro is teleported back to New Namek, where Goku and Vegeta await him. Moro informs the two of his third wish, to have all the prisoners from the galactic prison go free, and they soon appear by his side, having used the spaceship to get there. Moro shares his power with the prisoners, putting them into an empowered state before they gang up on Goku, Vegeta, and Grand Supreme Kai, but they get overpowered. However, when Moro begins to absorb up their energy once again, the Saiyans and Kai begin to struggle. With the planet on the verge of destruction, Goku uses instant transmission to teleport all of his allies but Vegeta, who chooses to go his separate way, back to Galactic Patrol headquarters. After a few more days, Goku hears from Maris that Moro has grown even stronger and now stand virtually no chance of victory against him. Goku asks if this were to be true, even if Maris were to be fighting seriously, and he decides to give Maris a little test. He throws a punch at Maris, which he effortlessly dodges, even though Goku had meant for it to connect. Wanting to get a true feel for Maris' power, the two move to a training room for a sparring session, but even after progressing through Super Saiyan and Super Saiyan 3, Goku is still unable to land a hit on Maris. He asks Maris to train him, believing that by doing so, he could potentially master the Ultra Instinct that may be needed to defeat Moro. Maris agrees, but suggests they can go elsewhere to train, as the room cannot withstand their power. A few days later, after Vegeta and Iriko land on Yardrat, Goku travels with Maris on another planet to train. During their training session, Goku proceeds to punch and kick Maris, but Maris effortlessly dodges Goku's punches and kicks, not taking any hits from him, and counters his punches and kicks by hitting him with a staff to his back. Finding that Ultra Instinct will be one difficult technique to learn, especially due to his motions being all over the place when fighting, Goku tells Maris that in order to achieve Ultra Instinct, he needs to empty his heart and mind. Maris then proceeds to charge towards Goku with his staff, and while Goku dodges Maris' attacks with a staff, Maris reminds Goku that emotions can also translate into prodigious power, such as Super Saiyan, which is mainly triggered by rage, though Maris points out that what he's after is the exact opposite. The training now in a halt, Maris reveals to Goku that he knew about Ultra Instinct all along, and had a reason for keeping quiet about it, much to Goku's surprise. Knowing that Maris is a good guy who has the same goal to defeating Moro, Goku doesn't mind Maris keeping his knowledge about Ultra Instinct quiet, and proceeds to resume their training to learn this ability. But Maris tells Goku to follow him inside a pyramid, where he leads him to a room that resembles the hyperbolic time chamber, much to Goku's recognition. Maris tells Goku that one day that passes outside of the room is equivalent to 3 days inside of the room, much to Goku's disappointment that they'll only have 3 days to train, but considers extra time better than no time. Maris reveals to Goku that the main reason why he brought him to the room is so that he can unleash his full power without anyone finding out about it. Maris goes into fighting stance, now serious, and Goku assumes that Maris is not going to hold anything back against him, to which Maris confirms this upon replying that he will impart all of his strength in their training and won't go easy on Goku. Maris asks Goku if he's prepared to continue their training, and Goku, with a smile on his face, goes into a fighting stance and happily obliges to resume their training, as he replies he was born ready. After continuing for a while, Goku begins to doubt that he even used Ultra Instinct after all. After Maris asks if it was first activated during an extreme crisis, he tells Goku the quickest way to achieve it again is to replicate those conditions, and that Goku must be prepared to die during the process. During a break in the training to eat, Maris tells Goku that he is 2 months, 6 months in the room, before Moro himself heads to the planet, and then continues their training. 2 months later, with time almost up, Goku and Maris decide to have one last spar at full strength, but they're interrupted by Whis, who teleports them outside and reveals Maris as his younger brother and Angel. Before Whis takes Maris back to his realm, he tells Goku that he has faith that he will defeat Moro. After they leave, Goku realizes he's been left alone with just a galactic patrol ship that he would have to pilot himself, and shouts for the angels to come back. At some point, he gets lost on the way back to Earth and stops off at a nearby planetoid to ask some locals for directions. As he gets closer to Earth, he begins to sense the battles taking place and his friends in trouble. He tries to use his instant transmission to teleport them, but he's unable to get a hold of them until he sends his Krillin spiking chi. Arriving on Earth just as the fusion of Misa, Kikaza, and Iwaza are going in to finish off Krillin and Master Roshi, Goku knocks her out cold with a single attack before turning to Krillin and apologizing for showing up late. When Krillin asks Goku if he thinks he can beat Moro, he says yes, even though he could still be hiding some of his power. Goku teleports to Tien, Yamcha, and Chiaotzu, who are losing their battle with Zhao and proceeds to take down their foe in an instant. Yamcha informs Goku that Gohan and the others need him, and so Goku teleports away once more. As Saganbo continues to overwhelm Gohan and Piccolo in battle, Saganbo is suddenly attacked by Goku, moving too fast for anyone but Jaco and Moro to see. At Moro's request, Goku reveals himself, and Moro notes that he's grown much stronger than he was before. Moro powers up Saganbo further, and Goku engages him as a Super Saiyan Blue, and proves to be the stronger. Believing the fight to be over, he prepares to battle Moro, only for Saganbo to stand up again, stronger still after receiving another power-up from Moro. Goku demands that Moro stop powering up Saganbo, who is clearly on his last legs, but Moro refuses, saying that he wants to see the ability Goku was using from when he first arrived in battle. As Goku attacks Moro to try and stop him, Saganbo suddenly collapses and dies. Angered by Saganbo's needless
Thank you very
death,
much for watching.
Goku vows
We
that
would
he'll
really
kill
appreciate
Moro
it
for
if you
what
can
he's
hit the
done,
like button and
unveils his
subscribe.
new
It will help us grow our
Ultra
channel.
Instinct
We hope
Sign,
that you have enjoyed
which
our
a shock
recap,
Moro
and be sure to
recognizes
subscribe
as
so
a
you will be
technique from
notified
the
of new
gods.
videos that we have
As
just
the two
uploaded.
get into battle
Cheers.
positions, Goku throws a multitude of punches from a standstill position that act as air blasts, which Moro has to block. Darting in close, Goku's heightened agility allows him to pressure Moro, who in return attempts to immobilize him. Goku soon breaks free and charges forward, powering up a Kamehameha, but turns away from Moro at the last second, realizing that it's an illusion, and fires the wave at the real Moro before continuing into an aerial battle. Goku begins to gain more of an edge until Moro uses his magic to draw him in close, and the two land a hard simultaneous blow. Moro attempts to use his energy absorption technique on Goku, but with a quick burst of speed, he's able to dodge it and continues to hold an advantage over Moro while at close range. Moro stops fighting briefly to tell Goku that he's a fool for thinking that he's only capable of so much, and powers up further still. In a near instant, Moro is able to grab Goku from behind and cause him to fall out of his sign state. Moro points out that Goku was trying to rush the battle due to not having the stamina to keep the sign level up long, and was why he didn't use it against Saganbo throughout their battle. Goku acknowledges his weakness, but deduces that if Moro were stalling for time, then it must mean he can't beat him at full power. Goku powers back up into Ultra Instinct Sign, apologizing to Maris for not continuing his stamina balancing act any longer, deciding to fight at full strength. As both Goku and Moro begin to use their full strength, their auras begin to collide. Goku's wins out, and he's able to push Moro back, and the two fight an evenly matched battle until Goku knocks Moro down. After standing back up, Moro admits that he had been too cautious earlier and will not lose to Goku, if that is the true extent of his power. As Goku begins to slow down after having reached his limit, Moro gains a clear edge in battle. Goku attempts one last desperate push to increase his power beyond his limits, but Moro soundly begins to beat Goku down until he drops out of its Ultra Instinct Sign form. When he attempts to absorb Goku's energy, Android 17 and Android 18 intervene, but fail to leave much of a mark on Moro. Vegeta finally returns to Earth using instant transmission, with Goku surprised to see him pull the technique off, then begins to watch as Vegeta is next to take Moro on. It soon becomes apparent that Moro is getting weaker as the battle progresses, and Vegeta gains the upper hand. Goku realizes what Vegeta has achieved and tells Gohan and Piccolo that Vegeta is using forced spirit vision, something Goku was unable to learn previously. This allows Vegeta to liberate the stolen energy from Moro, where he proceeds to release it to its point of origin. As Vegeta battles on, Piccolo notes his growth as a person, which he believes is thanks to Goku. Goku is naturally oblivious to this, simply vowing to surpass him once again. Unfortunately, Moro's disadvantage is short-lived. Absorbing 7-3, Moro achieves greater power and quickly takes Vegeta down. Goku gets to his feet, and along with Gohan and Piccolo, despite being exhausted, prepare to take him on. Though Vegeta returns almost immediately afterwards, Moro takes him down once again, but not before stealing all of his abilities for himself. Gohan and Piccolo head in to engage Moro, with Gohan able to ensnare Moro using Gotenks' galactic donut technique, and Goku, back in his Super Saiyan Blue form, uses the instant Kamehameha to blast Moro at point-blank range. This destroys Moro's arm, but much to Goku's shock and horror, Moro quickly regenerates the arm and drives it straight through Goku's chest, where he proceeds to collapse in a near-death state. Thanks to the arrival of Whis and Maris on Earth, Goku and his fallen allies are transported outside of the barrier that Moro had erected. Due to being in the worst condition, Dende heals Goku first and then informs him that an angel is currently in battle with Moro. Goku recalls being told of how angels will disappear if they were to fight outside of training, and concerned for Maris' well-being, he rushes back to the battlefield. Goku transforms into Ultra Instinct Sign once again and quickly takes over the battle, but is unable to land a single blow before Moro sends him hurtling away. He tells Maris that despite all her training, he still hasn't gotten the hang of it. However, Maris tells him that his training did work, and he's only a step away from achieving its true state. Maris re-enters the battle using his true powers as an angel to destroy the orbs on Moro's body to seal away his copy abilities. As Maris begins to fade away, Goku looks on, feeling distraught and helpless. Maris tells Goku that should he achieve Ultra Instinct again at his current level of strength, the form will be more stable, and Moro nor anyone else will be able to defeat him. He asks Goku to protect the galaxy that he has grown to love and disappears into the wind. Goku then begins to build up a newfound level of strength, but tries to calm himself down. Understanding that he isn't fighting alone and that Maris' sacrifice was for the universe as a whole, Goku accepts his position as a current member of the Galactic Patrol. Acknowledging that it is now his job to protect the universe, Goku re-enters into the perfected Ultra Instinct state for the first time since the Tournament of Power, and quickly establishes his superiority over Moro, blocking and dodging all of his attacks with ease before landing a mighty blow on Moro that shakes the entire planet. After Moro tries different yet futile strategies, Goku kicks him into a nearby rock, with the impact causing a large portion to fall onto Moro, which traps him underneath. As Moro begs for his life, Goku confirms from Jaco that Moro had been sentenced to death, leading him to remove his gi with the Galactic Patrol insignia, stating that from now on, he will fight Moro as an Earthling. Goku destroys the boulders pinning Moro, then teleports over to Krillin and takes the bag of senzu beans from him. He offers to spare Moro's life if he promises to return to the Galactic Prison and stay there. Moro accepts, and Goku tosses him a senzu, which he eats, but unsurprisingly, Moro breaks his promise and attacks Goku. However, Moro instead breaks his wrist on Goku's body. Goku calls him a coward that could never defeat him, and reverts to his normal state, asking Moro if he's ever trained before. When Moro says no, Goku calls it a pity, that he could have grown stronger through training than he ever did by eating planets, and would have loved the opportunity to fight with him again. Jaco urges Goku to finish off Moro, and once more, Goku asks if he'll return to prison. Moro spots his previously severed arm behind Goku, and vows to continue his ways, causing Goku to tap back into perfected Ultra Instinct to finish him. Moro summons his arm back towards him and attaches it, gaining Maris' power and ability, and takes on a further evolved form. The two battle once more, and fearful of the damage they could do to Earth, Goku takes the skirmish into the sky, with Moro amazed at what his body is now capable of. Racing across the planet, Moro kicks Goku into a mountain, and as they continue, Moro's body begins to swell to several times its normal size, with Whis explaining that his body is attempting to contain the angel power coursing throughout him. As Goku gains the advantage, he reminds Moro that he's now experiencing the same thing that Saganbo did before, and urges Moro to give up the power before it destroys him. As Moro realizes that he must attain a body strong enough to endure the power, Whis tells Goku that if he intends to kill Moro, then he should do so now. Goku goes to finish the job only for Moro to merge himself with Earth. Whis tells everyone that Moro's fate is now tied to Earth's, and in addition, his body now risks detonating, which will eradicate the galaxy along with it. While Goku continues to try and fight off Moro, Beerus was about to join Goku in the fight, citing the situation calls for his interference. However, before he can actually help, Whis and Beerus are summoned by the Grand Minister to speak about Maris vanishing. Before taking off, Whis casually halts Moro's attack while telling Goku in order to save everything and fix his mistake, he must destroy the crystal as Maris did. Goku questions if he can actually do that, and Whis reminds him with Ultra Instinct he has godly power and is more than enough to do it. Before Goku gets a chance, Moro sucks the crystal inside the earth. Vegeta flies in and starts to use his spirit vision to revert Moro's body back a bit and draw the crystal out, giving Goku the opening to end it. Before Goku can go through it, he gets caught by Moro, who drains his energy. Piccolo along with Gohan and the rest of the team arrive, and Piccolo believes Vegeta's spirit vision can work in reverse, and wants Vegeta to take all of their energy and give it to Goku. Their families along with Dende and Mr. Popo also contribute, causing Goku to power back up to Super Saiyan Blue, but it still isn't enough to break free of Moro's grasp. Gohan asks how come Goku isn't using Ultra Instinct, and Vegeta tells him he can't, as he only got Godly Ki from Dende, and it isn't enough to make him go Ultra Instinct again. Considering defeat, Vegeta, along with most of the Z fighters, give up, seeing as Moro is literally moments away from exploding. Gohan and Krillin opt to go directly to Goku to break him free in an attempt to save him. Suddenly, Vegeta and Piccolo notice a gigantic ball of Godly Ki appearing above them. Dende realizes that it's coming from Oob, with assistance from the Grand Supreme Kai. Dende figures out that when Kid Buu was reincarnated as Oob, Oob received all of the Godly Ki he took from Grand Supreme Kai. Vegeta, not knowing where it's coming from, thanks the individual and quickly uses his spirit vision and gives it to Goku. Fully restored, Goku powers up to Ultra Instinct and grows in stature to overpower Moro. Once overpowering Moro, Goku flies out of his gigantic aura and smashes the crystal, killing Moro once and for all. As Goku's friends rush over to congratulate him, Vegeta asks where the final burst of power came from. Goku deduces that it must be from someone else amazing on Earth, and that they'll find out someday. Goku joins his friends and family at a feast at Satan House before taking Eska back home. A few days later, Goku, Vegeta, Buu, and Jaco head back to Galactic Patrol headquarters, where they're awarded with medals for their efforts in defeating Moro. Much to his shock, he's reunited with Maris, who had been revived by the Grand Minister, but now as immortal. Elated to see him again, Goku and the others take celebratory photos, and with that, his time with the Galactic Patrol comes to an end. Stay tuned to the next part of the life of Goku to find out what happens.